Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Matt and Mike Save the World. Today, we're here to discuss the new PS5 game showcase, whatever you want to call it. And I know Matt was very excited by the first thing that popped up today, so I'll let him start it off.
Ooh, we got that Final Fantasy 16. Oh boy, that looked like. I don't know what to say about it right now since we didn't really see much gameplay, but I still think it look. I still think it's gonna be probably really good. I'm a big Final Fantasy guy recently. Uh, I
You
played
played the remastered one, right, for PS4?
I played the older ones. I played the original Final Fantasies. Played Final Fantasy 7 obviously, and then Final Fantasy 7 remake, which came out earlier this year. I love that game. One of my top probably top, either two or one of the this year of top games. Uh, so yeah, we got this game, and yeah, it looks really looks has a different feel to it, obviously, than some of the the last one, Final Fantasy 15, was had a much more had like a modern kind of take on it with also some like fantasy stuff. And this looks just straight up just more fantasy. Uh, yeah, and the graphics looked amazing. Combat looked pretty. I'm not sure what to make of the combat yet because it looks really like hack and slashy, and uh, usually these Final Fantasy games are more on the they try and be more on like the strategy side with like some turn based kind of stuff, and that hasn't been the case recently since for the past like I don't know probably like 4 or 5 entries, but the Final Fantasy 7 remake, it was like action like this, but like it had like some like turn based stuff that you could do with your skills and stuff. So it's hard to explain, but I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. With this hype way to start off the showcase.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, I don't play any of the games, so I know nothing about it. But I think the combat looks cool and everything. But I assume they're extremely hard, and I would probably struggle greatly with
I
these type
would
of games.
nah. I wouldn't.
But
I
they're
would
not
not.
hard. They're
Nah.
not that type of ones.
Nah. I mean, like you can make the game like easy and stuff. They were
Oh, they
that's
have modes and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looked hype. It probably was hype for the people that actually care about it. But anything else you want to add for that one?
No. Just hoping it turns out well.
All right. Next up was Spider-Man, Miles Morales version.
I just
So
beat.
what do you think?
Uh, I mean, it looked pretty good. I just beat that.
I mean,
I
it
beat.
looks exactly
I beat
similar
Spider Man
to
P.
the first one.
In the past like 2 months, I've beaten that Spider Man PS4 game. It's just
Great game. Great
really
game.
good, solid game. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks like it has the same type of open world, and like obviously Miles Morales is like combat moves are different because he's got that electric shock like type thing that he can
That
use.
I thought, is that like Electro's power?
I don't know. I don't know the backstory of Miles Morales. I know they did. I think they gave. I don't know if he just gets it like that from the radio. I know it's like a radioactive spider. Maybe it's like a robot spider. I don't know what bites him in the intro to the Spider Verse. I know they go like on a little backstory with the electric part on that. But I mean, it's pretty cool that he can use that over like not just flinging around with webs and stuff.
I'm hoping that turns out well. I'm probably not gonna get that day one if I get the PS5 day one, because I'm just like. I've played, I just played that.
You just played
I just
the
played Spider
yeah.
Man in PS4 recently, and it's just more the same. So I don't really like feel like playing like another whole game of that like so recently.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick it up when it gets cheaper, but
I mean, the little cinematic thing they did with the bridge thing, and then like, hey, you had to do those
oh
like
yeah, I
what
mean
they
like
called like time action events where you
listen,
gotta click square.
those types of like set pieces, like they're really nice and stuff. I was
Good
never
show,
I'm
good for gameplay showing.
it's really good for gameplay shows, but as like a
Yep.
for actually playing it, like
Nah.
I don't know, you're just pressing buttons and like it looks
Well, I mean,
nice. It looks really
I feel
nice.
like it's ruined because like you see this in the trailer, and then like you if you saw this, I don't know. I know it helps to sell the game. Like I completely understand why they're using it because it's a pretty dope scene. It looks like a scene you would see in like a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the time events is cool and everything. But it reminded me of like the thing they did with the first Spider-Man game for PS4. They had the same type of showcase with the same like, oh, here's all these time events that you could do. It was like the same vibe. I don't know.
Well,
I hope they changed up a little. I know the storyline, different villains, everything like that.
we'll have to wait and see for those reviews, but guy.
Overall, I think it's gonna be a good game. They're probably gonna have some nice little cutscenes and stuff. It looked like Miles Morales was like living like a normal life in that one thing. Remember, he was just walking around
Yeah.
like as a normal person. That was pretty cool. But next up is the Harry Potter game, which I know Matt was he's iffy, but he thinks it could turn out good if they follow the no
If they
online.
if they follow like not like a live service type thing, like the typical ones that have come out recently, like Fortnite, The Division,
Yep.
all the like Apex Legends, all that kind of crap. If they don't have any of that and they have like it's nice a single player thing, I think it could be possibly like amazing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I know apparently like a lot of people recently they don't know how to feel about the Harry Potter franchise apparently because apparently the creator J.K. Rowling she said
Oh my
some
God!
like
I heard she just goes off
she
on
goes
Twitter
some
all the
she says
time.
some like controversial things about certain groups of people.
I know,
Uh,
I heard, and everybody
yeah,
like hates her now.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah. But
what?
what this game reminded me of, I haven't played like the Skyrim game, but can you like you could like learn spells and stuff. I just feel like it's the open world, same type of vibe, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like what I saw from like Skyrim gameplay, obviously two completely different things, but I feel like they're a little similar. Like you could
Eh,
like learn
we'll
spells, like rank up and
we'll have
stuff.
to see. I think if they could like nail the whole like immersion aspect and like be like a sort of like have that Skyrim single player feel to it. Oh, this would be a day one buy. But like
Yeah.
if it's a live service, I'm not buying it. I can't stand
Would
this
you
live.
would do co-op though, right?
Yeah. Oh, if they had like co-op, maybe like one or two people that you could play with, that'd be cool too. But I'm not into the live service where like you're playing with a bunch of other people, and I just can't stand it these days. It's too much.
It's gonna be like
It'd be like, oh, you want a new wand with a new design? $5 actual dollars, please. Microtransactions.
it's gonna be like
Nope.
It's gonna be like Toontown where you run up to the people and you know you
That's
say hi to
okay.
them.
Well, that's more like like a massive multiplayer online game.
That's
Uh,
what I think this could turn out to be.
I hope it's
I think it
not. I
might
really
end
hope
up
it's
like
not.
that. Because like the way
no.
they were showing it, it was like you could just walk around, like talk to people, go do spells with them. I don't know.
It's too
It'd be interesting.
It's too shallow. I don't like that kind of stuff. All right. Well, I I hope the best. Who knows?
All right, next up was the new Call of Duty version. I don't know what this is gonna be. I wasn't
Cold
paying
War.
attention too much.
All I
Cold
gotta
War. I mean,
say
it looks
is
the same. It's
all I
the
gotta
same
say is
stuff.
snooze. I'm good. I got off the Call of Duty bandwagon about 5 years ago after that Black Ops 3 release, and it's never looked back. It's been the same kind of like formula games ever since. All,
Yeah,
just
I don't
they
have.
all have that same exact like action movie flick feel. This
Yeah.
game honestly just looks like a retread of the first Black Ops. They have like all the old characters like Woods, like that, and Mason. Like these characters are like have already been like established and like ended their character arcs and stuff from this game from like the 1 and 2. I'm just not interested whatsoever. I can't. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. The last one I played was Black Ops 4, but I think it was like free for Plus, and I only played the online. I never was into like
It's
the
it's the same exact thing.
single player.
It's just the same thing they're doing with what they did the last entry, Modern Warfare. That was just a
Yeah,
reboot
it's the
of the
same
original
thing, it's
Modern
just-
Warfare.
yeah.
They just keep rebooting this stuff because like, oh well, we have no fresh
It
ideas.
sells. I mean, hey, it sells.
They have no fresh ideas. They're like, well, that game sold it for us. Well, we'll just
Uh-huh.
reboot the game again. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm a pass
Nope.
there.
Pass for me. Nope. I'm done with Call of Duty.
Next up was Resident Evil. I know they showed stuff in the other like showcase when they had all the trailers before, like a month or maybe was it in July they did that or August?
I think it was July.
July. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not like
Might
that
have been
Resident
August,
Evil
I don't
game
know.
looks pretty scary to me. I don't know. Are they like actually scary?
Yeah. You kidding
Scared
me?
the shit out of me from the
Dude,
trailer.
great games. Resident Evil 7 was a great game. I play all the other ones too, like 4, 1, 2.
What are your thoughts on this one then?
I mean, I'm hyped for it. I'm gonna buy it.
You're hype.
Oh
You're
yeah,
hype.
this looks fucking awesome. I'm ready.
Yeah, it looked pretty dope. Was this the one where they showed like a werewolf?
Yeah,
in
the
the
werewolves.
First one?
Yep.
Yeah, that looked cool. Like if you could be a werewolf, that'd be pretty awesome.
They all have like a different feel to them, and like just different aspects of them that make them like scary and their survival horror roots, which like can really make the game more immersive and stuff. Like when you have like don't really have that many bullets they can use. That just makes it a lot more scary. Like, oh, what am I gonna do? I have to
Yeah.
use these 2 bullets. These are the
Oh my
only ones I have
God.
left.
We should do a segment on Twitch where it'd be like Mike plays Resident Evil,
We get,
and just me freaking out every
oh,
second.
to make that better, if they had the VR, they had that.
Oh
for,
my
They had,
God.
dude, they had that for Resident Evil 7. You could play the full game in VR.
That's
You'd
insane.
freak out so
I'd
much
shit
on
my
that.
pants so much.
Yeah.
All right, next up was they keep showing this game, and I agree with Matt. They showed a little too much with Deathloop. It looks cool to me, but a little too much showtime.
Yeah, it's another Arcane Studios Dishonored game. I played the first one a long time ago. I beat it. It was a good game, but I'm just not. Nah, I'm not really feeling this one. It just feels like more of the same formula of that Dishonored franchise, and probably fun, but I'm just not interested right now.
Yeah, like I said, the art style was cool. The concept was really cool, I thought. I was like, this would make, in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, this is making into a cool movie, you know? If
Probably.
they like play it off right. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those games. How much do you think this game will be? Like full 60?
Oh, it's only dude. Are you kidding me? All these games are gonna be 60.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. This game
Well,
feels
no.
to me like I know it's gonna be
Actually,
60.
okay. Hold on. I just heard apparently all first party PS5 games are going to be
70?
70.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I heard.
yeah.
I don't know how
Wait,
I
wait,
feel
wait,
about
wait.
that.
Save that. We're gonna talk about the pricing and stuff later.
All right.
In this podcast, we'll talk about the $70 increase.
Yeah, I'm not.
But let's just finish the games here.
Yeah.
So next we had Demon Souls, and this was the one you said that had like amazing graphics. I agree,
Oh,
but the guy was just killing everybody so
oh,
nicely.
looks that's not how the game goes. Yeah.
Yo, no way, no way.
All these Dark
I
Souls
heard
games,
it's
you're
so
just
hard to
dying.
beat. Yeah.
You're dying a ton, and then apparently that boss at the end, you actually die to him. Like you're meant to die to him, and like you start over, and then I guess like the game gets like properly introduced to you. But yeah, the graphics of this game, it look especially for what it looked
Insane,
like,
insane.
the original game that came out in, like 2009, and like if you look at it now, everything looks so blobby and like gray. This game looks
Yeah.
so vibrant. It's got all the effects going on with the smoke and mist. Oh, it looks amazing. All the combat effects when he's swinging the sword and
Oh,
he's
the
stabbing
arms
people.
are falling off. Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
awesome.
can feel the impact in all the attacks. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was insane. Definitely really well showcased. Because, I mean, like, just the way, like, every attack was different, you know? And it was like either you would hit one time or twice, slice the arm off, the limb would be on the ground. Like, it was all different effects, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And then next we have our iconic Fortnite, which is getting ported over to PS5. I mean, which we assumed, like, why wouldn't that get ported over? It makes tons of
Another I
money.
don't care. Another
Yeah.
I never cared about it in the first place. I just played with Mike for a little bit, but I deleted
it's
that.
alright.
I deleted that off the console quite quickly after that.
Little to know, I actually deleted it last night to make space. I was I think I'm gonna download the new Capcom game or something like that.
Marvel
fighting
vs.
game.
Capcom Infinite.
I think
Really?
no, whatever was down. It was something was free on PS Plus. I don't know
I
which
see.
fighting one was. It was like $30, but it's free this month, and I might just download it just
That
to see
game.
what
I heard that game is
about.
trash. Marvel vs.
Oh well, I
Capcom
mean it's
Infinite.
free, so I'm not paying for it. But the last thing was the PlayStation Plus collection. So I'm just assuming either you're able. I wouldn't. They're all compatible with the PS5, but I'm assuming maybe you're able to get all the PS5 games. I don't know, PS4 games that were on Plus. Maybe that's why they're selling the collection. Who knows? They didn't really explain it too well, right?
No, I assume it's just like you were able to play all those games they showed like from the start when you first started the console.
Oh yeah,
You just,
Oh
you
yeah.
just download
Right.
it. I assume you just like download them and stuff and you can play them. I hope that you're able to, you know, if I have the disc for that, I can just play it. I just don't have to worry about downloading anything. Because a
Yeah.
lot of these games I have the disc for.
Yeah. And then the last thing, which they finished it off, was the pricing. So we had the PS5 coming in at $499, and then the digital version is $399. So how do you feel about that? You're obviously gonna get the regular version,
Yeah, I'm getting
right?
a disc version. I'm getting a collector.
I don't know. Like, here's my thing on the digital one. Like, I don't know. I don't know which one I would get
Whatever you do, you.
because I buy like half and half. So it's like, in the end of the day, I don't know. I mean, it's $100 less, but then at the same time, I'd rather have like the better version because I mean, I'm gonna have the PS5 for like 5 to 6.
Imagine
7
not
years.
being able to go to yard sales and get games used.
Yeah, that would suck. Imagine. Yeah, I just go back to thinking I'm only gonna be able to buy digital games. Nah, because like sometimes.
The only way you would be able to get a quote unquote used game is if they drop the price a ton.
Drop
which
the price,
doesn't
yeah.
happen. It only happens when they want it to happen.
Hey, it's a good marketing scheme because now they're just gonna get everyone paying extremely
Whatever.
high prices on the PlayStation Plus store.
It's all nonsense. Can we get into talking about that actual price increase of like the games now?
Oh no,
I'm
no,
pissed about
go
that.
ahead, go ahead.
Why is that happening? I mean, like, they make these excuses. I don't know if they're excuses or not, because like I really don't know how the game industry is functioning as a whole. How about like, oh, all our games are costing us more money to make, so we have to increase the price of games as a whole. So $70 for Americans is what we'll be paying for new games, and I'm just like thinking like, I agree in some parts because that is true, but some parts like NBA 2K charging 70 for a game they don't change at all. Why? Plus they have tons of microtransactions and gambling in it. Why should I care? And like, why should that happen? That's like, they're taking advantage of that and like, be like, oh, well, we need them extra money, but you know, where's that extra money going? Probably not to the game developers. Probably to the big corporate guys who are probably buying themselves a nice yacht with that money.
Yeah, can we all just take a second and remember the days where games were $49.99? Take a pause right there.
Wait,
Good old days.
when the heck was it $49.99? What are you talking about?
Oh, dude, games used to be
They were
$49.99.
when?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe early PS3 days, and then
I
they
don't
then it
remember
went to
that.
$59.99.
You know, they used to be
Like
more. You know, actually, they used to be like 80 and like 90 back in like the 90s and stuff.
Jesus.
Look at old like Toys R Us catalogs, and you'll see like Super Nintendo games cost like $80, $90. It's crazy. But
I think I remember them being $49.99 at a point.
not, but
I remember $59.99, and now it's
no,
gonna be
nope.
60. Well, that's what it is now.
70
But
dollar first party games, all being $70, like the full price increase, $70
hey,
now.
we might hit 100.
Oh, apparently, for like UK,
We might hit 100.
apparently
We might hit
Apparently
100.
for the UK, whatever pound, it's like £80 for them, which equals out to $95 for them for one game.
Yep.
That's crazy. I can't.
I'm telling
No,
you,
no, no.
dude, we might
I'm
hit
done. I'm done.
$100
I'm
for a
not.
video game.
No, no, no. I won't be buying. Don't worry. When this stuff happens, I won't be buying any new first party games. I'll be waiting for the used stuff. Why do you think I have the hard drive in the first place, or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
disc
yeah.
drive? I'm not selling for any of this nonsense with this $70 increase. Yeah, I have plenty of other games to play. I have a collection, full mag collection. So
We're definitely hitting 80, 100% in the next 10 years.
I'll be
100%.
whatever. I just won't be buying these games. And new. That's just how
And
it's gonna
used
be.
games, instead of being like $20, they're gonna be like $40 because since the newer ones are 80, they gotta like cap it out.
Good thing yard sales exist.
Well, then now it goes back to our previous discussion we had a couple podcasts ago. What if they get rid of all the used like hard copy games? Then you're forced to keep paying these
And
extremely high prices.
that's when gaming stops for
Then
me.
you're out. Then you're out.
It's out for me, man.
That's when you sell the
I'm not
collection.
dealing with their BS.
Absolutely insane. To that, I didn't know they were raising the. I forgot they were raising the price to 70. Absolutely insane. Because now think about it. You buy two games at retail, you're paying 70 times two plus tax. You're paying close to $150 for two games.
I'm good.
Isn't that wild?
No, I'm done.
That's
Not doing that.
insane. That's insane.
Used games all the way, baby. Unless it's one game that I just really have to play day one, which
Yeah.
who really
There's a
knows?
few of those.
I mean, Elder Scrolls 6. Depending on how it looks, whenever they show footage of that might be one.
yeah. Okay, now two more things I want to talk about was you said the Xbox digital is $100 less than the PS5 digital.
Yeah, it's $299, so it's $300 instead of $400.
That could be a little. I mean, I know Xbox
It's not,
isn't as strong, but
what I heard was that console, that digital only console, is less powerful than the other one. So you're getting less power. You're getting less power in it. Not really sure how less powerful, but I think that console is more just going to appeal to like the dude bros who like play Fortnite. All the casuals, the kids who their main games
Yeah, they
that
don't
they play
need the
is
they don't need the
Fortnite,
nice
sports
console.
games, and Call of Duty. Their main trio, and that's what they're gonna do it, and that makes sense. Why would they need a better console? That's all they're gonna do is play those three games. So it makes sense, and they'll sell a ton because of that.
Oh yeah,
Because there's just
100%.
there's so many casuals out there who that's all they
I
play.
think yeah. I think I'm going towards the regular, just PS5, just because of the disc, and I don't know. I just feel safer with it. I don't know why, even though it's $100 more. But last thing they teased was the new God of War, right? 5.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, at the end they tease that God of War Ragnarok. It's called. It's just a sequel
Ragnarok, yeah.
to the last game.
And you said they have Horizon, the new Horizon game, and
Oh,
this.
yeah, that's for
These are
20.
two
That's for
huge exclusives.
that for 2021. That's
2021.
insane. Yep.
And just think about that, those two, and like, what does Xbox have?
I don't
Besides
know.
Halo,
Yeah, never.
delayed.
We'll have to see. You have to see.
And PS5 is even gonna have games like Little Big Planet, like a new Little Big Planet, and a new Ratchet and Clank, which people have huge. There's huge fan bases for those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Xbox doesn't have those type of games where they need to get going on
They need to
something.
get a Banjo-Kazooie new game.
Oh yeah, that's Xbox. Oh yeah, people get hyped for that, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But I just don't see that happening. They just don't seem to care about Banjo.
Damn, yeah, people would get hyped for that. But no one. I feel like there'd be a small crowd of people hype, and then no one would really buy it because the way the market's like, it's all sports games, Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
Speaking of
All these
sports games,
first
can I
person
just say
games.
something real quick? He went back on his word of the Madden podcast, and he actually did buy Madden. I don't know why. He's like,
No,
oh,
no, no.
I
I
got
never
it for
bought Madden.
you said you got you. What'd you buy it? You
I
said you
said
bought
I
it
got
for
FIFA
what'd you
for
what?
$5.
Well, yeah, you said you bought another game for $10 or something.
No,
I don't know. All I know is that
I
Mike's
got FIFA for
he
$5.
bought crappy sports games. And he gave into it. He's part of the problem about why sports games will never change. And
But hey, I
that's
had
it.
fun playing FIFA.
Whatever. Blah
But
blah blah. Don't complain then
yeah,
when you don't when things don't change.
November 19th is the rest of the world release day, and then for people in the U.S., November 12th. Is it a day one cop for you?
I guess so. Yeah. Apparently the
I
pre-orders.
mean, it's gonna be limited because of
Apparently
Corona.
pre-orders go on tonight, but I think you might need like an invitation to like even like pre-order the
Jeez,
game. So I don't know. I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
jeez. But yeah, that about sums it up, right, Matt?
Yep. That about does it here for Matt and Mike Save the World. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Peace out, boys, and girls.